Welcome to 54 Nights RV. This year we are taking our biggest adventure yet.
Journey across the American West and into the breathtaking Pacific Northwest.
From the rugged beauty of Arizona's deserts
to the towering forests of Washington and Oregon.
Along the way, we'll explore legendary national parks, hidden gems, historic sites, and a few unexpected surprises.
Whether you're an RVer, an adventurer, or just love seeing new places, join us for unforgettable landscapes, helpful travel tips, and plenty of memories on the road. Subscribe and ride along.
The adventure is now.
Top of the morning to yous.
We're not in Ireland.
Oh.
Is that Scotland? Or...
We are Tusayan, Arizona, just south of the Grand Canyon National Park. We are specifically Tusayan. Dadgummit, I can never remember the name of this campground. Tusayan Montaigne, is that right?
Okay.
Campground used to be known as 10X.
It's called 10X.
Yeah, I should just call it 10X. Yeah. But we're heading over to the Grand Canyon this morning. We have no plan, which is awesome. We like living without a plan. We're gonna head over there, do the visitor center thing, go check out this really big hole in the ground. I'm sorry, we have been here before, and if you haven't seen the Grand Canyon and you think, well, it's just a big hole in the ground, well, you've got a hole in your head. Actually several, but it is spectacular. It really is.
And it's something you have to see in person, because pictures, it's just like Mount Rushmore.
And
pictures don't do it justice.
The odd thing about it is when you're there, when you're standing there looking out at it, your brain can't comprehend what you're seeing, and it still looks like a backdrop painting at some point.
Yeah. It's just so immense. It's just spectacular.
We're going to head over there this morning. We'll drag y'all along with us.
Whether you want to go or not, you can't push the stop button.
Yeah. She's got a point. But we can. So, if you're going to a theme, or if you're going to a national park and all you get is that theme park feeling, do something else. Get off the beaten path. We did this rim trail, and I can count on one hand how many groups of people we saw away from the overlooks on the rim trail. That is not a theme park atmosphere. And I look back at our stays at Rocky Mountain National Park, where we take a lot of trails, not the popular ones. The popular trails are the short ones, the quarter to 3/4 mile, overlook trails. Those are the popular ones. You're always going to find a crowd on those. But no,
There's elk. A whole heard them. Somebody just scared them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one just lying there.
Go ahead, turn it. Okay.
Boy, they're losing their winter coat. Dang.
Yeah, elk. So, national parks, they don't have to be theme parks.
Like those
can,
animatronic elk.
Yeah, those animatronic elk. You can find trails and places to visit that aren't the super popular ones. And I mean, like I was saying, the super popular ones are the easy ones, the easily accessible ones. And a lot of people just can't do the rim trail.
Mm-hmm.
They can't, hike up to Sky Pond at Rocky Mountain National Park, which is why there are less people or fewer people on
And if
these
you
trails.
can't do that, maybe talk to a ranger and say, hey, I'm physically unable to do these, difficult trails. So is there something or a time of day that I can go that, a place where there's not that much people at a certain time or something? I would suggest that. Just try to get away from the crowds.
I mean, you can see in the video Mather Point. Is that the name of it? Mather
I
Point?
think so.
Oh my gosh, it was packed.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely packed. And part of that was a school group that was there.
That was a big part of it.
Yeah, but I got no problem with that. That's
Yeah, they're all having fun just like we are.
yeah. But we chose to be there.
Mm-hmm.
We chose to wait on them. We could have just moved on down the trail and been missed that part of the
It
crowd.
was actually kind of fun watching them get their group picture and stuff.
Yeah. It's all how you take it, I guess. But
Yeah.
they looked happy to be
I know.
here.
I was thinking they didn't look very friendly.
We so loved the Grand Canyon. They didn't look like they loved the Grand Canyon. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Probably just RBF.
We got back, after our morning trip to the visitor center and wandering around the what is that? The Ridge Trail?
Rim trail.
Rim Trail. We did a couple of miles of that there around the visitor center. Then we come back, ate a little lunch, took a little nap, and then packed up our backpacks and returned to the park. Went over to the lodge area to catch the shuttle to Hermit's Rest.
Several stops along the way.
And I believe Hermit's Rest was the 9th stop. We didn't get out at any of the stops.
Because we had a plan.
We kind of had a plan.
Yeah, kinda. It was
really kind of weird.
Yeah.
But,
Our plans are never like airtight.
yeah, no. Rode all the way out to Hermit's Rest. Didn't go inside the store because, well, if you've got a backpack, you're not welcome in that store.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know that's not what the sign means, but that's what the sign says.
I mean, the reason, I'm sure they've had theft.
Right.
I mean, but we're
We're hikers.
Yeah, we're
It
out there
says
hiking.
hikers, put your backpacks on the
Yeah.
floor or leave them outside. And it's like, I've got stuff in my backpack I don't want stolen. So
Yeah.
why, I mean...
And it's a long, 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 long ways back to the Jeep.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm not going in the store.
We could have, one of us watched the backpacks and the other one went
but
in.
I mean,
it's no
we
fun.
don't go on these vacations, alone.
Yeah.
We kind of go together. So, but we decided to take the rim trail from Hermit's Rest back down to however far we felt like going.
What, hiking?
Hiking.
Yeah.
The first couple of miles from Hermit's Rest, I want to say 3 miles. It could be off on this one, but it's
1.75 was the long one, I think.
Yeah, but it's a Grand Canyon National Park calls it a greenway, which is a paved and asphalt trail for bicyclists and hikers. That's the first 2 or 3 miles of it. Now, if you're a hiker, you understand what I'm about to say.
We don't take bike trails.
Walking on pavement in hiking boots, the only reason you do that is if you ran out of gas and you've got to go you got to walk to a gas station, okay?
Or you're lost.
It's not comfortable at all. Hiking boots aren't made for asphalt. So there is a social trail. We did not realize it at the time, but there is a social trail that parallels that bike trail.
Do you think, I'm kind of thinking there was also a trail in between the social trail and the bike trail. We don't know this for sure, but that's my thoughts.
I don't know.
Because we saw later some that were social trails and then a hiking trail, official hiking trail, and then the
But this trail, that first 2 or 3 miles, that trail took you right up to the edge.
You're playing your cards with your queen of hearts. When everyone folds, your fork still holds. You're placing your bet, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies, roll the dice. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. You're playing it cool, bending all the rules, talking way too loud, and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Come on. You got me tiptoeing around you like you're made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. I got my moves, I got my song. When I turn my mojo on, I'm feeling fine, I'm feeling strong. It won't take long when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Watch me use my witchcraft. I'm gonna use my witchcraft.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Absolutely
and we lived,
beautiful.
so that's awesome.
I mean, come on, that's the main question. But did you live?
But did you die, actually?
You're
Close
so
enough.
negative. See, I approach life in a positive way.
You have the optimistic
But did
saying.
you live is positive. But did you die?
No, actually,
That's pretty negative.
I think, but did you die is the
I
positive
don't know.
one.
That's pretty negative.
But did
if
you
ask me.
live sounds
You're just
negative.
negative
No,
Nelly. I mean,
no.
we've already brought this up. So.
Yeah, that's not true.
Beautiful trail. You get to see the Colorado River for a long time. It's not like the overlooks, you know, where you get to see it for, okay, there it is, you know, for however long you're standing there. And
To
then
see a
move
lot of
on.
different views of it.
But you get different angles and just, I mean, the way the shadows hit it.
And surprisingly, we went through a lot of forest where you couldn't even see the canyon.
Yeah.
And that was interesting.
The thing is, I go back to when people are talking about national parks just being theme parks in the woods. You know, if we had done the overlook tourist thing, got on the shuttle and just, you know, departed the shuttle at every stop, at all the overlooks were crowded, they were busy, and then you have the theme park feel. You know, with all these people around waiting for, you know, people to take their selfies or somebody to take pictures of somebody else, you know, so that you can get up to the railing and look over at the big hole in the ground. Yes, that's a theme park type atmosphere. Okay, well,
Big river.
I don't know how we're going to end this or how all this video is going to go together, but just in case, I'm just going to say it right now. We'll see y'all down the trail.
Bye.